Antikonesti. Avestiinis antikonesti. Pipiras pieniä.
We get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had locked Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build one big one.
Ella.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I can't stand here doing nothing. I'm going to help them.
Pater?
I'm not your father.
Tell him I'm sorry I yelled. I was angry.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
These boys were in trouble. I thought I'd help.
No, he didn't.
Don't lie to me, boy! You should be ashamed of yourself. And you. These boys are weaker now because of you. The Spartan army will be weaker because of you. I should kill you where you stand.
Are you all right? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Ago Yi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Alexios, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta, and breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come, let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless, effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt? Come on.
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most, not all.
I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Keep your peace. Watch it! You kill someone! Κίνησε αυτόν.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, he's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what...
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here...
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I've tried to block out what happened here.
You were so scared of breaking her. You ran around the house, gathering every pillow and blanket. You piled them all.
She was so small.
Even then, you held her so tight. I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
She turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have kept... Sparta can't just take our home.
They can. They did. And if you want it back, you'll have to convince the king.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care...
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens. But they're leaderless. Mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them...
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you're...
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartans.
Find me in the throne...
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate.
I'll try.
Why are you in my way?
There you are. I can take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
What do I need to know?
Ah, that's right. You've never had an oath? Kings Pausanias and Archidamos share rulership. Impress them both.
I didn't expect this. What can you tell me about Pausanias?
He's young. Don't mistake his smile for kindness. As with all kings, those who cross him learn to regret it.
What should I know about Archidamos?
Archidamos is a traditionalist. Not one to back down from a fight. He's also got a temper. Try to stay on his good side.
I have a...
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his good. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. You'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you...
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Helot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock.
The Kreptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kreptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Helots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
My mother spoke to me about these Kreptia.
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and...
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Kreptia kept the peace between the Helots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Helots were dealt with. But lately, these Kreptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Tayet.
If killing Kreptia will get our home back, I'll do it. If Archidamos believes in the old ways, won't killing his Kreptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
Trecu produmate oneste. Grace, report.
Not a thing. They just vanished.
Eyes and ears open. This one is cunning.
Sure thing.
Eyes up! Report back to me! Nothing. They vanished or something. Yes, sir.
Is someone there? My right.
You're trespassing! Hey! Watch your back! Well, report. They're vanished or something. Don't let up. I want them found. They're probably long gone by now.
This took a practice run.
You've met your match!
Let me know what you need. Come back anytime. How can I help you? May the blessings of Hermes go with you. How may I help you? Come back anytime.
Μην αφήσεις με κρίστη.
Έλα.
Η σέλιδα σε τρέφει.
Come on.
Are you Alex?
I am.
I am Xanthi, magistrate of Pitana. I have a noble task befitting someone of your high station. My son is to start his military training at the Agoyi. My husband is away at war, and I have official business to attend to. Can you escort him for me?
I can escort your son.
Good. Here.
It will be my honor to take him to begin his education.
You are an agent of Zeus.
I don't pretend to know the thoughts of the gods, but I'm happy to guide your son.
My youngest is a dreamer. His head is filled with boyhood stories.
It's not an easy path.
He will find glory as a true Spartan soldier, or die You'll find the Agogi camp southwest of here, near the foothills.
Hello, I'm Alexios.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother Theoros, and to hear all your stories of deadly monsters and glorious adventures. This way, Alexios. The Agogi is up in the mountains, so we can train closer to Olympus. What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, huh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man would happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he is punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
What of your brother?
Theoros? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theoros is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though Mother says I sing like a harpy.
No, that's okay. I'll be glad to meet him. Kere, I bring you a new...
Makarios, son of Serios.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to see my brother.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll focus on your own lessons and duties, and speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
You'll taste dirt and blood here. I'll force you to eat 1,000 bitter lessons to harden you into the bronze shield your city needs.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios, you look like you...
A scrape or two. 100.
Ha! Spoken like a true warrior. What say we give these summer youths a...
Let's give these kids a show they'll sing of for years.
Taste Spartan fury!
Wow, what a battle!
You do fight with the strength of the gods.
Don't take an order!
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight. Let's go, Phobos. Yeah! Oh! Found them. Found him. Ella. This is the marble quarry Brasidas mentioned. Ella!
The weapons have to be here somewhere.
There's only one Spartan here that I need to kill. It'll be easier if I don't alert the others.
What was that?
I'm sad I have to kill you. That's...
One down, more to go. Join my crew, and you'll be paid well. I'm hiring sailors, and I'll pay more than you've ever made.
I'll end you! I owe you my life, Misthios. May the gods watch over you.
Thank you, Misthios.
I should be extra careful in this area. That's two. Time to find the others. Three weapon racks destroyed. Won't take much longer. Only one more to go. Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
The Cryptia.
Yeah!
Listen up! I'm only going to say this once. This village stinks.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Παραδοξόταν να με πιστεύει τούτο. Πού καρεστών μη τούτο.
They won't let that pass. They'll come after me in force. Come on. Yeah! Ella. Everyone wants to bring me in now. Onward! Let's go. Something's in the way. I should turn back before I sink.
Death is coming, Dios.
I should be careful. High security here.
That wasn't smart. Give it up! You
Of it. That's no ordinary wolf. I should watch my step around here. Come on. Ella.
Ella.
I see someone!
Better check that out. Nothing strange. That's it!
Damn! Get out! Out! Yeah! Yeah!
Now that we know you can fight, I have a serious matter to discuss.
Oh?
2 of my older students have gone missing. And I need someone I can trust to find them.
They should know enough to take care of themselves.
Yes. But the world is full of unexpected dangers, and I cannot leave my charges to investigate properly.
I can look for them. What were their last orders?
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive on their own for a few days. It is up to them to treat it seriously. But what...
What dangers did you expect them to face?
The students learn to watch for wolves.
Perhaps...
Two students, Theoros. Makarios is the same.
I'll look at the campsite and...
A burned patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise. A lost shield. That is a bad omen. Signs of battle. A body. He doesn't look much like Makarios or Xanthi. Must be the other boy. A trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theoros.
Found him.
Come on.
They'll be on high alert here.
God, be good. Please untie me. You have my thanks. Have mercy. Let me free. My gratitude, warrior. I was certain I would not see another day.
What's your name?
Theoros.
Your brother worships you, and will be overjoyed to see you.
Makarios. Has the time come for him to join the Agogi already?
Yes, he already studies with trainer Iatrocles.
Curse all of Olympus. He isn't ready for this.
Will you be a Spartan and retrieve your shield and your place in the line? Or will you run off and offend the gods, leaving your duty behind?
If the gods are offended by my choices, they should never have put me in this skin. I never wanted to be a warrior.
We do what we must in this world, not what we want.
I must leave Sparta then, or else die by slow suicide. Thank you for my life.
Time for a ride.
What do you have to share with me, Misthios?
Magistrate Xanthi.
Dead?
In the face of danger,
This is hard news. A blow.
Makarios has started his training at the Agogi. And who knows? Maybe one day Theoros...
I have but one son now, Misthios. To other matters. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eagle-Bearer. Help them.
Give me their names.
The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Zamia, and Zefkso.
I'll find them and see what they...
May the Dioscuri watch...
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Oh, Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the Eagle Bearer. You bless this temple with your presence. If I may...
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So, you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate?
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Alex.
I suppose if the Eagle Bearer says it. All right.
Let's begin your training.
But Spartans never run.
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat. Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses, but not like they do in the athletic games.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that...
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
If no one taught, people would live alone in their ignorance. By sharing knowledge, we grow closer together.
I might like to get closer.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros. Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora. beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Alexios.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Alexios. If you've got some energy left.
Well then, let's begin our advanced lessons.
Thanks, Alexios. You've inspired me to train harder.
Magistrate Xanthi told me you've been having trouble with your farm.
Crop failure. It's as if Eric...
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do are... You're a messenger of Zeus.
I'll find out what's...
Oh, thank Zeus. My Ilotes, Tefta and Maron. They work the fields, but they do not respect...
What makes you blame your Ilotes for the blight? Have they tampered with the plants and animals?
They do not worship as you and I do. I thank Dimitir for all she gives us at the end of each...
So, it's...
What else dictates our fates? Ugh, Tefta won't stop babbling about the soil. Thinks I over...
I'll go talk with your Ilotes.
Mistios.
Yere, your master claims this blight is the will of the gods. What do you think?
Sometimes crops fail. Could be dry soil, could be insects. It's a shame about the donkey. He was more crucial to the farm's success than the master. Or you, for that matter.
How can I make clearing the ground easier?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart. I have to fix the blade.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land. What's preventing you from getting a new hoe?
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears? That's what happened last time I went to market without permission.
Oh, of course. Here you go. This...
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rest.
Thank you. Mauled to death. May your journey across the Styx be a more peaceful end than this. Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman. These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste. Join my hunt.
Ugh, that smell is going to linger on me.
At least the river runs clear now. I heard that the crops...
Laniki expects more crops every year. The soil needs to...
So there could be nothing else.
I didn't say that.
You know more than you're saying.
My stomach aches and it's hard to concentrate. It's a shame...
Where would I get mint?
The master keeps...
You can't get mint for your...
The master keeps all the medicine.
I'll go find some mint. Here you go. The herbs you needed.
Fresh is better for my stomach, but since the blight... The back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only...
The back of the farm. It's a wonder anything grows in this field, with all this mess crushing the plants. The tanners in Kefalonia use something that smells awful to make leather. It can't be good for the soil. The earth is stained here. That can't be good for the soil. It seems like fire is the only way to be sure of ending this blight.
Have you checked on the Elotes? They're...
I'll go talk.
God be merciful! Help! Put it out!
Stupid flames! Get out! Out, damn you! No, no! Fire! Out! Ta! Laka! Out! I can't believe I have to tidy everything up around here. Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger. The disease crops have been burned, and the river is...
Oh, you truly are God-sent. What?
I can see why your Elotes would anger Demeter.
Yes. You see how they mistreat me and disrespect me? They don't know...
We must all learn to fear and respect.
Eagle-bearer, you touched my farm with your godly spirit, and the blight has left us.
Get her!